Hey, what's up guys, Massleaf here, back to do another Kane's Wrath first-person video, and we're going to be playing on some new maps today, some maps that Technique has revealed to us, and they're actually in a beta version of R12, and we're very grateful for Technique's effort. This is one of the maps, I do believe it's called C&C3, and this map plays a lot like, from my experience, it plays a lot like Small Town USA with a lot of the buildings in the middle of the map. So yeah, it does play a lot like that. I am a screen faction, but other things wasn't really focused on that, and I'm just going to make some buzzes, I suppose, to escort my engineer to the spike, just in case he's a screen faction himself. In fact, I'll just send all of them there right now, and I'll defend my engineer from being killed by his engineers. And yeah, I'm a screen, so on this map, what would screen do? I would probably say that Devour tanks are not very good because of all these buildings. You'd have to destroy those buildings for the Devour tanks to have a decent line of sight, and that goes for any tank-based strategy. I think Steel Talons would be phenomenal on this map, just because there's so many buildings here, and you can shoot over those buildings with the Titans. And yeah, Steel Talons, dare I say it, may actually thrive on this map. It's very rare for Steel Talons to do well, but it's maps like Small Town USA, Tower, and this one that Steel Talons, if ever, will shine. And Steel Talons has more of a reason to shine now than ever before because of the buffs. And I forgot this spike right here, which explains why I am behind. And I forgot this one likewise. So yeah, this will delay my refinery somewhat. Not the biggest deal in the world, but yeah, still some credits that I should have had. And he's not rushing me right now, so I don't need to go for any units. He has some Mock Awaken squads there. He can't EMP my harvesters. Yes, he can. I forgot. I thought I was Reaper 17 for a moment there, but I am not. Oh, that was a nice timely EMP right there. I need to get another power plant up as well. Oh no, I don't. I just need to expand. Okay, and we'll take out this Awaken squad. And he's probably looking to get an EMP off right there. I'm going to see if he's going for 2 war factories or if he's just going to expand. Gonna get this buzzer towards the war factory so you can get some free repairs. Buzzers do get instantly repaired to full, by the way, if you didn't know. And where am I going there? Drone expansions that way. Wow, I'm really not concentrating in this game right now. But yet the expansion is just above or below your original field, if you did not know. Depends where you are on the map. Okay, so we'll go for some Seekers right now, and it seems like he is just going to be expanding right now, looking to get a refinery up. He's probably going to have a refinery way before me because I delayed my refinery by quite a bit by moving the wrong way. And he's going to just play a little bit greedy, knowing that I made a mistake there. I'm going to try and also transfer one of these harvesters to this field. In fact, there's already one there, so no need for that. Alright, so his harvester is going to be forced off the line right now. It's a very short rushing distance, so yeah, he's going to be forcing this off the line. As long as I can delay his harvesting somewhat, then I'll be fine here. And I'll get this harvester to work. Alright, and yeah, there's no need to make more Seekers right now. There is a blue Tiberium field on this map as well, on the right-hand side in my part of the map. Not sure if that field starts off dry or if it's fully grown. Something that I really need to see, but I think it would be just depleted because it would make no sense if it wasn't. Okay, and I'm screened, so I can get the attenuated force fields upgraded, maybe go for 2 war factories and go for mass seeker tanks and gunwalkers, which would be a good idea right now in this game. And I have the buzzer swarm to respond to all those infantry, so I'm not really concerned about those. Where is this harvester going? I have no idea. It must have been on a rally point. Alright, well, his Scorpion tank will probably take out that buggy in the red health. And that is impassable terrain by the look of things. One Seeker getting caught out of position there. The pathfinding in this game is not the greatest, needless to say. Alright, and there's some infantry there. Might be able to get a buzzer swarm down and deal with them. Alright, and that's nice. And we want to try and get some forces over here to stop these tanks from pursuing down my Seekers so easily, if I can help it. But yeah, Nash is scoring victories throughout this fight. And I need to get another refinery down, but yeah, I just cannot find a place for it. I placed my refineries a bit too close to one another as well, so those will probably get one clicked as well. Which I'm not going to be too thrilled about. I might be forced to go for... I was thinking of going for Stasis Shield, but that would mean I would have to cancel my tier 3, which would be bad. See if we can try and get some kills on his Awakened squads, but I doubt that will happen. Alright, and yeah, we want to make sure that he's not harvesting our much needed Tiberium. But this is a really weird map, I have to say. Okay, so he's going to respond to those. I don't think he's probably taking out the tier 3 right now. Going to exploit the fact that I placed my refineries too close to one another, which was a mistake, obviously. Alright, and we'll go for some tripods now, because these Seekers are not going to last forever versus him. And yeah, we'll get this harvester to work on this Tiberium field. There's a lot of Tiberium right there, so we want to do something about that. Got 7 gunwalkers as well, which we want to preserve, because he has some infantry. Not very much infantry, though. Maybe he was making me think that he was going for more, which is what we've been doing a lot lately. We've been trying to fake each other out by transitioning into certain things. And one moment. Alright, so... yeah, I'm going to get my Stasis Shield up because it's a much needed support power in any engagement. If you can use the Stasis Shield, then you should absolutely do so. There's really no point not using it. And I have to make an engagement happen here, because if he gets in and scouts my base for the one click, then I'm going to be in deep trouble. As you can see, he's got the buggy there, so I'm going to try and block that from scouting me and try and get around the side here. And I want to try and block this at all costs, because that would be bad if he gets a one click off in my base. Okay, well, see if we can get a nice Stasis Shield here, right here. I have no idea if this is going to work. Alright. Yeah, that's probably not going to work. I was thinking of stasising his MCV. I mean his tier 3. Which is probably going to be better overall. And I'm going to make another refinery in advance right now. Alright, so let's see what happens here. We're going to maybe get a tier, one of those on there. And all these tanks are getting caught into the stasis bubble, which is very nice for me. Okay, and all those tanks in the bubble. Oh my god, I did not think that would happen, but yeah, indeed it will. Alright, and yeah, let's get this tripod phased. And try and get all these tanks killed. He didn't one-click my refineries, but I did build another one of those anyways, regardless. And his tanks getting focused down very slowly. I'm not really doing a good job of focusing at all, but nonetheless, all these tanks, they are going down slowly. And he has some infantry forces there by the look of things. And I need to make sure that he's not going to retake my husks over. That's my #1 priority at the moment, is to ensure that those husks don't get reclaimed by him. And he only has one avatar left by the look of things, and that's going to get destroyed. One thing I did not research was the shields upgrade for my tripods. And he has some of those in my base right now as well, which is bad for me, needless to say. Okay, well, let's see what happens here. We want to try and get a tripod there to EMP this. I EMP'd the war factory there when I shouldn't have done that. Okay, and let's just kill this tripod. And he's destroying my warp chasm. I'm not sure if that was the best move right there of Phoenix, honestly. Okay. Well, regardless, we'll just clean up the rest of those. He just did lose his ability to build obelisks. I just destroyed his tier 3, which is nice. I need to try and get this right here. And yeah, somehow I did win that game despite the numerous fails in the beginning. And really sloppy gameplay, but it is what it is. And yeah, I did record a video yesterday of some pretty spectacular games. There was one game that I believe was worthy of being in the Hall of Fame on Game Replays, but of course you can't post these replays on Game Replays right now because they don't support this patch yet. However, I do think they will in due time. Anyway, that was a pretty fun and okay game, I guess, and it did a good job at showcasing the map. So let's go into the next game. Alright guys, I'm back to do another game versus Phoenix, and this is again going to be on one of the new maps made by Technique. This one is known as Tournament Odyssey. It's a very large map that resembles Twilight City in some ways. I do prefer it though, because it is actually, for one, it's a lot easier to see on this map because it's not got the ridiculous lighting effects that Twilight City has. And secondly, I love how the two Tyrian fields, the third fields, are on this plateau right here. Very nice. And oh shit, I just did sell that portal. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to go for some buzzers to scout him. So yeah, I'm going to have to escort this engineer with one buzzer here and hope that he's not Scrin, which he isn't. He is Steel Talons. So Steel Talons is going to be for him. Hopefully I can get my engineers into the spikes and I should be fine here. There is a rifle squad there, right there, so I want to try and negate that, of course. And fortunately for him, for me I should say, he doesn't know that I misplayed. And I will clean it up though, because I don't want him to know if I don't want him to know that if I'm Scrin, Reaper or Trav. He won't see the many buzzers, so he might suspect that I'm Traveler 59. So if I do a better job at anti-scout him, he might get the impression that he's being rushed by distance and goes for an APC or an MRT. In Steel Talon's case, it is the MRT. Now, Steel Talons are not at the worst position these days when it comes to playing versus Scrin, especially Reaper 17. Reaper 17 has no teleporting hexapods, so they're not as abusive and oppressive towards Steel Talons compared to the other Scrin factions. But yeah, going back to Steel Talons, they have EMP nowadays. It is reserved for tier 3 only. You have to research it at the tech map, and it costs a little bit more than the upgrade if it were researched at the armory, which is where you get it in GDI's case. Now, this upgrade change was made to make it so that it's only used versus hexapods and epic units in the late game, and we don't want to encourage it versus anything else, really. Because Steel Talons aren't really meant to get EMP, but they really do need that tool to combat that. And yeah, we're just going to expand right now. Phoenix is a little bit behind in the expansion. Perhaps he thought that he was getting some... It looks like Phoenix is getting some private messages of Senna, which I really don't like that guy, so I'm not going to get into that. But yeah, hopefully Nash sees him for who he is. Really can't stand those toxic members of the community. Alright, I'm going to go for some Seekers right now and try and punish his expansion. Or just, you know, see what's up, more or less. I'm going to go for more economy, and then I might just go into mass air. Because mass air is going to be really good. He's going to probably spam out some... that's a rifle squad there, so I need to try and kill that as well. I don't want him to reveal the fact that I'm going for another refinery. He might suspect I'm going for a tier 2 and subsequently a tier 3. Now, this going for aircrafts is good because if he decides to go for tier 3 and Firehawks, he's going to find that I have accounted those already, which is just great. Okay. Alright, well, let's just consolidate all these Seekers real quick, and we should be good. Okay, so get the tier 3, tier 2 down, and I believe that's enough. Those Seekers do not require any more of them. Alright, and I got my microphone wobbling a little bit right now. I'm not sure if that's interfering with the sound. Hopefully it is not. I'll check in the editing afterwards. He's doing a scan to seal, reveal what's happening in my base. There's not really much right now happening. I'm just going to go for some aircraft and try and stop this rifle squad from scouting me. That's going to be my priority. I know he hasn't scouted this part of my maps, so I'm going to, base, so I'm going to try and keep him blind for as long as possible and just go for his harvesters right here. Maybe I can score a kill on one of these harvesters. Alright, and I know he's got that part of the map scanned again, so I'm going to try and get some of those out. And he did get one of those in my base, which is a bit unfortunate. He hasn't called in the Orchestra to reveal that I'm going for Storm Riders. He hasn't got anything in the sides also. If he sends a clutch rifle squad in right now, he has a good chance of mounting a defense for this. But if he goes for Firehawks, this is not going to be really enough for Nash, because he's going to find that his Firehawks are going to get sniped really quickly by this many Storms. Now, Firehawks, they are the natural counter to Storm Riders, but when they're in this mass, they're just so lethal. Alright, so let's see what he has in the way of units down here. Okay, well, he's going to see that I'm expanding with nothing right now, so he could probably guess that I'm going for Storm Riders. It's probably a wise guess, actually, of him. And I think he will suspect it more or less right now. So I'm going to go for the attack. And go for some Devourer tanks and try and get as many kills as possible of these Harvesters. And maybe spot to see if he's going for Orcas, Firehawks I should say. Alright, so he's got Firehawks on the deck. So let's see what happens right here. See if we can try and snipe them. And he's got those as well. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just try and kill those Harvesters and snipe whatever anti-air he has. And I guess he will probably just send his Firehawks back home to try and respond to these. But he might actually build another airfield. But yeah, he's going to bomb that real quick. I'm just going to quickly snipe the slingshots down. And these Harvesters are as good as dead. And as you can see, Storm Riders, when unanswered for this long, are very, very powerful. They can snipe even Firehawks down, and those Firehawks have to land really soon, or they will just run out of ammunition. And I can just strafe in and out with these Storm Riders and kill everything, and that's going to be GG. So yeah, Phoenix didn't scout those Storm Riders, and as a result, he did fall victim to them in a quick game there. So yeah, hopefully Phoenix does better in the next game. And that was Tournament Odyssey. I will play more games on this map, because this map I feel hasn't been highlighted best yet. And yeah, Phoenix was behind quite a bit in that game. Not sure what happened, but maybe he thought I was rushing with Travel 59 going for Disintegrators, so he probably invested in a lot of scouts to see if that was the case, because he didn't see any scouts coming from me into his base, and GDI players are generally not known to rush. Alright guys, I'm back again to do another game versus Nash, and the map will be Tournament Odyssey like the last time. And yeah, we're not going to make the same mistakes as we did last time. We're actually going to escort the Engineer to take both of the spikes. There is 2 spikes per each player on this map. Safe spikes, no contested ones, which are very good. We don't like contested spikes in this game. No, 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 we don't want that. Okay, so we're going to take both of them, of course. Mark don't get the greatest drafted scout in the game. So yeah, I'm going to have to escort this with 2 partial awakened squads here, and I should be able to traverse this Tiberium field as well to reach the spike quicker with the Engineer. And this Engineer is unescorted, but it did I was rallying it there first, so it doesn't really matter because his buzzer wouldn't reach there anyway. But I have to be concerned of this one. And I've got 1 awakened going down the middle. Where is my full awakened squad? It is slowly marching its way towards his base. We're going to try and get some EMPs off. And that's how we're going to delay his economy. We can even probably delay his expansion if he decides to expand, assuming he's not doing some kind of rush. But players often go for rushes. I mean, they often expand after rushing on one refinery. Okay, so let's see if he'll drop a buzzer hive right here. He can probably drop it and sell it immediately. So yeah, let's see what happens here. Oh crap, okay. Well, he's probably going to queue another one of those, and I'm going to probably try and EMP this buzzer hive the moment I see it drop. Okay, so yeah, I want to try and not lose this squad right here, so I'm going to try and be extra quick on the hotkeys. Okay, and we'll go to the left because that's where my natural expansion is, just as last game. I'm positioned in the same spot as last game. And he is Scrin Vanilla, so it's going to be Scrin Vanilla versus Mock, which is a very interesting matchup. Me and Nash yesterday played a very good game versus each other, and yeah, it seems like he's going for some kind of descent. Fortunately, I did spot it though, which is nice. Okay, and yeah, he is going to find that I am already prepared for this. Well, he sees that I already know, so he's not going to engage. Right, so let's see if I can get a nice engagement here. He's not attacking me, so maybe he feels that he can force out some units, which is nice play right there. He's trying to leverage the most he can out of these units that are already scouted. I did just lose my Awakened Squad right there, but that's not really a big deal because I did force a Gunwalker out, and that's very nice. I'm going to have these 3 buggies here, and assuming I micro will, I should not lose any of them to these Disintegrators. Alright, so we'll just drop the refineries down. I'm in no rush to really engage him. Alright, so let's see what happens here. Okay, and he's not really paying attention to his Disintegrators. And as a result, he's going to lose all of them. Okay, so he doesn't know if I'm going to War Factory. He sees 3 buggies, so he might suspect I'm going for more than one of these War Factories. So yeah, he can see these 3 buggies coming to his base, and he might be a bit panicking because that usually means that there's bikes coming along with them. So yeah, he might just overreact and spend a lot, and I'm just going to go with mass Scorpion tank actually, no bike buggies whatsoever. And that's what I'm going to do, just mass Scorpion tanks from probably 3 War Factories. He has a buggy buzzer in my base, which is huge for him actually, because he can spot all the transitions that I do from this point on in the game. Okay, and there's 1 Seeker tank here. I'm just keeping him scouted, as he is doing so with me. A lot of those coming to my base now. So yeah, let's just rally these over here. He has the Stasis Shield as well, which is probably going to be a problem for me. I'm going to try and get some EMPs down, I guess, and get these buggies out alive, or at least some of them if I can. Okay, and we'll get them around the War Factory at the part where he can't see them or get vision. Alright, and get this behind the War Factory. And to get this back, we'll go for a tier 3 now. Okay. And I should be fine here. And yeah, I'm microing pretty decently here. Not getting any of my tanks caught out of position. Obviously, Kane's Wrath is quite unreliable when it comes to the pathing, so I will lose some of these tanks regardless of how well I micro. Okay, and let's just EMP this right here. And he's actually doing a really good job overwhelming me here. I'm not sure how this is happening, but yeah, this is not what I expected out of Phoenix. But yeah, I'm going to start focus firing now and throw down an EMP. And maybe go for stealth tanks now, I guess. Oh no, he's probably going to go for mass Seekers because I am mocked. So and that's a common strategy for those players, is to go for those. I'm going to go for stealth tanks on 1 War Factory actually. Try and get some economic damage done on him. And I'm going to go for MCVs from another War Factory, and with the upgrade, which is charged particle beams. I'm going to go for that last though. Or actually, we might just go for it now because I need this upgrade to be done. Alright, and we'll get 2 stealth tanks out, and maybe we can try and scout his base and do something. I'm going to try and see, maybe I can get a Tib Bane off right now and deal some major damage. Right. Okay, so let's see what happens here. He's going for the beams upgrade, which is obviously very good. Okay, and he's just massing up these things, which is a problem for me. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to try and flood my base with these defenses. Alright, and I'll have my upgrade done in a moment, which is not probably going to be long enough, so I'm going to probably be forced to use my Tib Vein here on these Seekers and try and delay them for as long as possible. And yeah, I really wasn't decided on what upgrade I was getting, and as a result, I will be. This is costing me this seconds that I was a bit undecided. It's definitely costing me the game here. All right, and yeah, that did way too much damage to me. All right, and yeah, there's just 1 or 2 harvesters here that I need to take care of. I'm going for an anti-air right now as well. I haven't got tip core, which is obviously a problem. Alright, and I'm on low power right now, which is bad. I need to try and get my MCV packed. And this is not looking good for me. Let's see if I can try and kill some of these harvesters. Pretty sloppy micro, as you can see right now. I'm not doing the best when it comes to that. And I'm not doing a great job here at replacing my units as well. And did I lose my tier 2? No, I did not. So I can do something about those. What about my stealth tanks? I still have stealth tanks. Alright. And yeah, let's see what happens here. I still have particle beams, so that's always nice, I guess. Didn't mean to do that as well. Alright. And enforce to sell my tier 3 as well, actually. Not microing there either. He has a few Storm Riders. Not sure if he went all in. He probably did not. So it's imperative that I try to get these, keep these Storms alive. Alright, and yeah, he knows I'm low on power right now, so he's trying to get me low on power. Alright, and yeah, another one of those power plants is going to be taken out momentarily. And yeah, maybe we can kill more harvesters here. Alright. I've only had 2 stealth tanks in the way of tier 3 units, which is not amazing for me. Alright, and the only thing I have now is basically just this MC3, which I might be forced to push him with. But it's difficult to say if that's a good idea or not. Maybe I should just send these back and deal with those fast. Alright, and I don't think he'll go for more Seekers. It really does not make more sense to go for more Seekers considering how I have the Charged Particle Beam upgrade. So yeah, I also need to take that Husk, don't I? Did not notice that that Husk is there. Alright, maybe we can get around the side and kill some Harvesters. Alright, and yeah. There's a Harvester there, might be able to take that one out. Snipe it real quick. And get out of dodge. Every bit of damage does count, of course. In this game especially, because I am going to be low on funds. Alright, and yeah, let's get this MC3 over here. Try and push him with the particle beam turrets. That's what we're going to do, and we're going to try and... yeah, this is the thing right now. He's going to attack me with a lot of Seekers. He's making Seekers because I have these 2 stealth tanks out and about, and that poses enough threat for him to justify the Seekers. And he's going to get around the side and deal something. He's going to cut off my bikes though, which is a big problem for me. He's just going for Mass Seeker. I don't think he has ever got tier 3 in this game. Which is a bit surprising actually. I would have thought he would have made an effort at going for it. Alright, and yet he's going to lose those actually. And I'm going to lose my SV as well. And yeah, overall the multitasking has been pretty bad, and that's going to be GG. So yeah, not the greatest gameplay in the world from either of us. But got to take nothing away. Nash did a decent job there defending versus my mind games. He went for Mass Seeker, and that did end up working for him. Seekers versus Mock off-screen are very good because with the shields and the shards upgrade, they are very powerful. But I was just caught out of position. That 3 War Factory push that he did on me, I just wasn't able to hold. Maybe if I had sold more turrets for the EMP blast, I would have lost a lot less units, and that would have resulted in me losing a lot of my units. Okay guys, so now we're back onto the 4th game, and this map is Tournament Galaxy. It is the 3rd of 3 or 4 maps that Technique produced. I may be wrong, there may be 5. But yeah, this map is pretty good. This is the game where I played the epic game versus Phoenix yesterday, and I had it recorded, but the audio was not working, which is real. I was really annoyed about that, but yeah, I'm gonna do my best to make a video for you guys, no matter what. I do have a cold, so I might be sounding a bit under the weather, but I'm still going to make a video, and I will be making more videos as time goes on, especially as we're drawing nearer to the Inca Open 2 tournament, which is coming up on the 19th of February. I will post a link in the video description if you want to sign up to that tournament, because there is still places for you. We are not looking for the best of the best. We just want to have a big tournament, and it's going to be not only not just one round, it's going to be many rounds, and I do believe there is going to be some random cash prizes as well. Inca Incapizer has been very generous with his prize pools. He's laid out a prize pool of $1,500, which is pretty massive. It's like the biggest cash prize since Ladder Season 3, which is very, very nice indeed. So yeah, let's just take out this rifle squad, and I didn't get a chance to see his faction by hovering over his squad. Should have done that. He is GDI. Okay, well, now I know. Because only a GDI harvester can pursue down infantry. And yeah, he's GDI vanilla. And yeah, he's not going for any kind of rush because he'd made too many rifle squads, so it makes really no sense. He's got 2 harvesters as well, which indicates he's going for... He has a war factory. So it's going to be GDI versus Scrin. Classic matchup, if I must say so myself. So it's a matchup that can result in some very close games. And it's just a classic, basically. Aside from Nod versus GDI, which is obviously the staple matchup of every C&C game to date, minus this and C&C3. Yeah, we're going to take out this rifle squad right here. And I'm thinking of going for Seekers to try and punish his expansion, which is what I'm going to do right now. And I'm going to send him to this base over here. Maybe I can try and kill some of his harvesters, or at least delay him for a moment. And what you want to do is you want to send them like this. He's not going to see a harvester going to this green field, but I might just trick him. I might just send a harvester there right now, make him think that I am going for eco. You can see there's 1 harvester there, so you might not think that there's units coming because he just saw a harvester. 2 harvesters there to be exact, so he might not suspect this. This is probably going to be a nice mind trick if it does work. Yeah, there's one thing I like about playing versus players like Phoenix is that you can execute a lot of mind game tactics on him because he's an experienced player and expects you to play decently. Alright, so yeah, let's see what happens here. Let's get a lightning spike down. He's already got a predator tank there. So yeah, we'll just quickly dispatch that predator tank, I guess. Alright, and yeah, let's just kill this harvester. Try and delay his harvesting for as long as possible. Alright, and yeah. I'm going to try and delay this as long as possible, as I said. Okay, and yeah, he's not going to lose anything there, is he? So we'll just get out of dodge. No need to waste these Seekers. He's going to hold... And I'm not sure if Seekers when our heavy damage can still outrun Predator tanks. I guess we'll find out in a moment. Alright, we'll go for that. And the shards upgrade. He's going for mass Predator tanks by the look of things. I have my tier 3 upgrade, which is done. I wonder if he's going for... He's just going for mass Predator tank right now. I should be able to hold that off as Scrin. I have a nice expansion up as well. Okay, and he knows I'm on tier 3. So I'm going to do this classic build. This is the build that I'm doing right now. It's a build that I've done since the very beginning I've played this game. Is go for the hexapod along with tripods. This is basically one of the only builds that you can win with Scrin versus a good player like Bike and players like Phoenix, of course. So I have to... Of course, taking that spike out is massive because there's no blue tip on this map also. So... Yep, I need to be very cautious of that. He has tons of preds, so I need to make a portal here. He is not responding. He's going for mass predator tanks. I'm not sure why he's doing that. Or if he's going for infantry, he's probably going to go for infantry mixed in with this, which makes a great deal of sense. Alright, and yeah, it's going to involve a lot of hexalaming, as you can probably imagine, in this game. This tactic that I've chose will result in this, but honestly there's no other way I can do this. Alright, so we'll do this, get a commando out. Alright, and get this hexapod dealing some damage. We're going to try and milk as much damage with this hexapod as possible. Okay, and he's going for hammerheads right now, so interesting choice. Maybe looking to kill my mastermind, which is a possibility. He is going for predator tanks at the moment. Okay, and we'll transfer some more houses up here, I guess. And if I'm going to sell a war factory, I will sell the warp chasm. That's just a better building to sell for me. I'm thinking of going for devastator warships to try and kill the infantry that he has. Or I could just go for mass shielded gunwalkers and stuff like that, which is probably safer in the long run. So yeah, I'll just go for mass gunwalker right now, and Should be fine. Maybe put this on hold fire. Alright, and let's see what happens here. I'm going to put this on hold fire, obviously, so I don't get my finger. Oh shit, I didn't see those coming. How did I not scout those in advance? I lost all my harvesters, and that's probably going to be a good game, I think. Wow, I really was not paying attention there whatsoever, and I think that's going to be GG. Well, that was a quick game. I should have paid more attention to his tanks. He really massed a lot of tanks up. I think he was just ahead of me economically in that game. But I'll do one more game on Tournament Galaxy because that wasn't really a game, honestly. It was just me falling short on the scouting. But going for the Hexbot, as you can see, not the definitive strategy in the game because it just loses you so much map control and you can't respond to things like Predator tanks because they're faster. Alright, so after that failed game, hopefully I can redeem myself because I've got Skrin a second time, so random, giving me the chance to make up for that last game. And what I'm going to do in this game is I'm going to try and snipe his engineer with some buzzers, I think. Maybe I can get some buzzers over there and kill his engineer, so we're going to try that right now. See if it works. Oh crap, I'm a bit slow, as you can see, very, very slow. It might just cost me those few extra seconds there, and that's generally what the case is. And this will delay my own engineer, unfortunately, as well, so I'm going to have to make some buzzers to accompany it. I'll go for 3 buzzers here, and accompany this engineer to the spike. As long as I can, if I do lose mine, I want to ensure that I kill his as well. Alright, so let's see what happens here. I'm going to try and go straight for his engineer, and hopefully I get it. Not sure what the faction he is. Hopefully he's not Black Hand, because that would be bad. But yeah, it's kind of somewhat of a guessing game, honestly. And yeah, that is pretty bad for me. Oh crap, I lost, I didn't see that rifle squad either. He doesn't look like he's going to see the engineer though, so I'm not going to be punished for my mistake there. Fortunately, Phoenix was not on the ball, and did not see that engineer right there. He could have had that actually, because I wasn't paying attention. Alright, so yeah, hopefully I just don't lose this game flat out. It seems like it's a mirror of last game. So that tactic I done last game didn't work out really well. So I want to try and do something besides that. And make him think that I'm doing something what isn't what he thinks. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to go and just scout this. Okay, he's got 2 rifle squads there, maybe expecting disintegrators or something. It's always good to pull your rifle squads back to base, because if your opponent is Traveler, a buzzer generally doesn't mean anything. I mean, it could be any Skrin faction. If you see a buzzer, you want to try and expect the worst, anticipate the worst, which is obviously the buzzers, the disintegrator rush. I'm gonna try and trick these rifle squads a bit. There's a partial rifle squad there, so I might be able to kill this off real quick. And not to be, I'm afraid. Well, it might be a bit too big for the what do you call it, Seeker harassment, because it is actually, it's not too bad, is it? He's got a scout on my base though, so it doesn't make any sense for me to go for the Seeker push. I'm just going to eco here casually. I don't think he's doing anything right now. And yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do in this game. I think I'm just going to eco up and play it this way. If it was Bike Rush, then maybe I would be facing a dilemma, because he would have a MCV in my base and I would lose due to a base push. Alright. So yeah, I'm just going for a portal, I guess, in case that is the case. And we'll go for 1 Seeker as well to scout as well. Alright, and we'll go for another War Factory, Extractor. Just go for Mass Gunwalker. And we're going to play a standard game in this game. Reverse is Steel Talons, but that doesn't mean anything nowadays, because Steel Talons has EMP, like I said in my last video. We go for some disintegrators here to maybe force out some units that he wouldn't want to build otherwise. Alright, and we'll station these over here, and I can always spot 4 units coming up there as well. And the Seeker will be used to scout what he's doing. He's not going to see if I'm teching up at the moment. Some rifle squads there. Try and deny that if we can. He's going to see everything right now and be like, okay, that's happening. Again, I want to try and scout him. He's going for Wolverines, which again, this might make him overspend on Wolverines, but he doesn't want to go for those. I am going for Gunwalkers though, which are not the best unit, obviously, versus anything besides infantry, which Steel Talons does not have any of. Thinking of going for Devour tanks right now. Maybe we can do some Devour tank strategy. Very possible, and I don't think he has anything here, does he? Yeah, he's got tier 2 down. Alright, well maybe we can get around the side here and do something here. No units flanking me at the moment, which is nice. I want to know if he's going for Orcas right now. I don't think he is. I'm going for a nice combo I did in the past, which was mass Storm Riders with the Devour tanks. But it seems like he might be just taking up to tier 3, which he is doing, which counters what I do very nicely. What I should have done earlier was Stasis' tier 3. But not to be. Alright, so let's see if we can do something here with these dev tanks. Alright, and yeah, these Storm Riders will prevent anything like those Firehawks from doing anything to me whatsoever. Alright, and yeah, let's get these back as well. I want to try and preserve these if I can. Alright. And let's see what we can do right now. I'm going to expand here. It's a very short distance, as you can see, to the expansion. I don't think he's going for... I think he might be just going for Mammoth tanks right now. It makes a lot of sense, honestly, considering what I'm doing. I'm going for Storm Riders, though, to handle those Mammoths if he is going for them. I'm going to park these down here as well, and try and get these dev tanks scattered across the map. Alright, okay, we might just stop going for dev tanks. Okay, and we'll just tech up to tier 3, I suppose, after this refinery. Okay, and see if we can get some nice attacks off here. I want to be certain that he's not going for Mammoth tanks, because that would suck for me. I'm going to queue these Devour tanks up here. I don't want to scatter myself any more than I already have. Alright. And there are my 2 Devour tanks, which is nice. Alright, and it seems like he has his Firehawks somewhere. There they are. Let's intercept those real quick. We might be able to intercept them and kill them before they land. That's my priority here, is to kill these. Alright. And that will be that. And yeah, he's doing a good job here. I need to make sure that I don't get my dev tank squat out of position again, which is not really bad for me. He somehow already went for tip core. I didn't expect that out of him, actually. I did not expect tip core. So yeah, let's see if we can get around the side here. And I need my dev tanks here right now to do something. Maybe get some more power plants for my trouble and not let these dev tanks die, because they are faster than his units. And maybe get this airfield as well. Alright, and try and pick up as many buildings as we can right now. Okay. And yeah, he's got one of those V-35s in my base, so you can see everything that's happening, which is really bad for me, obviously. And yeah, we want to try and get these dev tanks over here. We'll go for tier 3. I need to kill this V-35 as well, and keep these Firehawks busy. That's what I want to do also. I'm going for a big attack right now. And he might be waiting for these Storm Riders to land before he does anything. Might be able to catch him off guard right now with these storms. He has a lot of slingshots out and about. I want to maybe keep these Storm Riders a secret for the moment. Alright, and punish his expansion. So I'll go down here and kill this Mammoth tank real quick, because that is dead meat. Alright. So there's another Mammoth tank for the taking. We will take that one out. Okay. And that's going to be very nice for me. And we're going to just clean up these harvesters and maybe kill the MCV as well, I suppose, while it's there. And these harvesters are also nice pickups. As long as I can kill this MCV, I should be fine in this game. Alright, he got my tier 3 is the moment I placed it, which is bad. And this expansion denial is going to be massive for me. If I can take this refinery out, that'll be even better. Alright, I should be able to take it out. I have more than enough Devour tanks to handle that refinery. Alright, and let's get back here because infantry, very bad for me. And I'm going for more Storm Riders, which makes no sense whatsoever at this point. And he's just going to lose his slingshots if he decides to engage there. So yeah, let's see what happens here. Maybe I can try and stop my tier 3 from dying by getting a stasis shield. Alright, so let's get back to base. And he again he didn't get my tier 3 at least. Well, that's good. That's very good. So I will just stasis the next thing he uses on me. Alright, gunwalkers. I haven't got the what do you call it? Attenuated force fields. Yeah, I want to try and research those if I can. Alright, and we'll just go for mass gunwalkers. Oh shit, what am I doing with these Storm Riders? Get those back. And these charged up, of course. I have a pretty substantial advantage in this game. As it stands, I'm going to keep these Storm Riders near the tier 3. And this is a sizable force. I should be able to handle that small contingent of amount of tanks that he has. And maybe we can get a Commando out and take his MCV. It's also a possibility. Keep these Storm Riders at home because they're pretty much useless versus anything right now. Because he has all the anti-infantry and anti-air in the world. In the form of the tungsten with the slingshots with the tungsten. Alright, so let's see what happens here. We can catch these Mav tanks off guard. As you can see, he's letting them die for me. Alright, maybe we can spot for the Commando with these 2 Storm Riders that we have left. I'm not going to go for the Mothership. I did go for Mothership one time versus him, but that wasn't a good idea because, you know, it's he's got a lot of anti-air. I'm going to throw down the Overlord's Wrath right here. He's got the MCV right there, so I'm going to try and take that MCV from him. Alright, so let's see what happens here. I'm going to use the wormhole and take this from him. Okay. And I, again, wasn't paying attention there, so I will probably... Actually, I can probably take that force. I mean, it's just mostly infantry, isn't it? Maybe I can get a good Buzzer Swarm here. And deal with those forces nicely. Actually, yeah, I reckon that's an engagement I can take. Alright, well, I can counter that with my Stasis Shield. As you can see, Stasis Shield will counter it. And we'll go for tripods now. And those Hawks are going to get dispatched also. And these units are pretty much toast. Oh, damn, that orbital strike doing some pretty substantial work on my units. And wow, that was a really good orbital strike, actually. Did not expect that to happen. And yeah, I've got this one mastermind again. He still has a lot of money. I think he has a lot of income in this game. And he really should not lose at this point. Alright, so what's he got now? Has he got his AMC back? He still has a lot of Tiberium left. I need to make sure he doesn't harvest that Tib. So yeah, it's going to be bad if I don't end the game soon, because he will just capitalize and kill me. Alright, so let's see what happens here. Maybe we can kill these Hawks. Yeah, we get one at least. And my wormhole is done soon. It's not Travel 59 wormhole, which regenerates a lot quicker. He must be a Dryad Tib, but no, I don't think there's a reason to really expand on this map, because actually I can maybe put these tripods in a separate control group, can't I? And use the Commando to teleport them back. That's a possibility. Alright, well, we're just going to use the screen support powers to recover my units, and we're just going to take these hammerheads out real quick. Both of them do go down, which is nice, and maybe get these tripods around the side to do something. And this Commando, we're going to put on aggressive stance so that it can take enemy forces. Alright. It'll automatically take enemy units if you do it this way. And that's what I want versus the what do you call them? I wonder if he's got any units right now. I don't see anything on the map. Anyway, I'm just going to try and kill some harvesters and also attack him over here. Maybe we destroy his refinery. All right. So he's going to be forced to move all of his forces over here, and he's going to be attacked here as well. He's got something there, just an orbital strike. All right. Let's get these back. And there's no need to lose these. These tripods are faster than his units. Alright, and I just need my, what do you call it? The shields upgrade to be completed, and then I'll be good to go in this game. I also have a wormhole almost done for another round of the mastermind capture. He's only got a few harvesters there, so I might be able to just go in and maybe kill him. I mean, he's got some amount of tanks, but I got a lot of anti-air. I got enough anti-air versus those hammerheads at the very least. If he's not paying attention, he's going to lose more of his hammerheads. He can't really afford to lose anything right now because every unit does hurt him more than it hurts me. Alright, now let's get these over here, I suppose. And what you can do is you can teleport in 4 tripods with the commando, which is very good. The commando is very, very useful in that regard. And we'll send these over here. Alright, so yeah, let's see what happens here. And we'll just teleport these in. Like so. Might be a bit of an overkill considering how many of those there wasn't really many tripods. Probably wise going for some more anti-air because the only weakness in my army is anti-air right now. Right, we'll probably kill this actually, this Mammoth tank, because I'm going to need this Mastermind's mind control to be leashed to be restored. But no, that Hammerhead is out and about. He's still going for mass Hammerhead, which is a real nuisance for me actually. I'm going to go for the engagement because I feel I have a nice edge right now. Alright, let's see what happens. Maybe go for another commando. Alright, so let's go in for it. Okay, maybe we can get an engagement here. And yeah, I don't think he's on tier 3. I think he may have sold his tier 3. I've got my stasis shield anyway. Not done yet, but that's going to be the key thing I need in this fight right now. I don't think he has shockwave artillery. He used that not long ago, so that's something I don't need to worry about. Alright, and got one hammerhead to contend with, but that's not really much, honestly. I'm going to have my stasis shield done soon. There's no need to rush this engagement until I have stasis shield done, because that will guarantee my victory in this fight. And Steel Talons, if they're allowed decent engagement, it's just game over. There's no need for me to really rush this game right now. Right, so let's get this over here. And well, what we're doing, these tripods, they're not, I can't let him get any small victory like that. He's going for orcas, which is really weird. I've actually got more tripods than he does mammoth tanks, so I'm not sure why I'm really fleeing from this. And yeah, let's take out this Firehawk if we can, but no problem if we cannot. Alright, well, I'm going to have my stasis shield done soon. I know this looks like a ridiculous fight to leave from, but it is what it is. Okay, and we'll get the engineers on the way for these tripods. Okay, so let's see what happens here. Alright, so this is going to be it, the engagement. We can trap a lot of these into the bubble and move forward so his shockwave artillery doesn't do catastrophic damage to me. And his shockwave did a lot of, I mean, his shockwave did a lot, but I think my tripods will prevail here. I'm going to have all 4 of my tripods online right now. Got the 3 orcas behind with the engineers. And overall, Scrin forces are much better. Tripod walkers are easier to position because they're much smaller than mammoth tanks. And we're just going to retake these tripod husks. And I didn't really want to rush that engagement because it would have ended badly for me if I had done so. So let's get that stealthed. Alright, and yeah, I'm just going to make 2 mecha pieces for anti-air, because that's the only thing that's going to really push me back. Is some these hammerheads, so... Yep, let's see if we can do something here. He's got literally 1 mammoth tank left. I do think, I mean, I find it hard to believe that he has more than this. But yeah, those will go down, and we're going to make sure that these are actually shooting the orcas. We've got a heroic gun walker, those as well. Alright, and yeah, it seems like he is going to do a good job here. Somehow he will clean up my tripods, which is a pretty messy by myself, I have to admit. Really messy, actually. I don't think he has a MCV though. And yeah, I'm gonna go for more tripods, I guess. And this is really weird, these types of games. But yeah, he has tip core as well, so not tip core, but tungsten. So that's a bad idea to really do anything there. I need to try and kill these husks at all costs. I'm gonna try and kill this. No, I can't actually kill husks. Unfortunately for me. Alright, and let's see what I can do here. Maybe kill some harvesters. Nope, there's a mammoth tank there. Let's not engage that. And that's what we want to do right now. We want to get back. And surprisingly, this fight is not over. He's got a few mammoth tanks left, and it's going to come down again to spam versus spam. These games probably won't be over for a while. There's only 1 husk, I do believe, remaining. I think he sold his MCV as well. He's got his MCV back out. And I cannot, for the life of me, kill that husk, because you cannot force fire those down with the mecha Ps, which is a shame. He's got mammoth tanks spread all over the place as well. And yeah, this game shaping up to be really, really good so far. I've got 2 refineries, which is all I need right now. And this mammoth tank, I really felt that I made a poor engagement. And let's not kill this, let this die. He's got his mammoth tanks all spread out so he doesn't lose anything. And I've got nothing. I really have no money right now. But the same is true for him. There's no way to really capitalize on the map control that you have on this map. So you basically have to make the most out of your units, which I did not, obviously. What can I do here? Some unorthodox tactic that can win me the game. I'm not sure if there's anything at all. He's just scouting me right now. I'm going to keep this 1 mecha P alive to scout him. And yep, that's going to go down. He retook 1 of my tripod husks. I think I overstepped my mark earlier, as I said, and lost some of those. Alright, so let's get these harvesters to stop mining, actually. The only way he's going to win this game is by harvesting Tiberium, and I'm Scrin, so I can probably make use of the growth simulators I have as well. Let's get back the MCV here. I've got 4 tripods, which is a nice amount of tripods. I'm going to need more than that, though. He's probably going to mass up tons and tons and tons of mammoth tanks. And he will probably see if he's ready to engage me or not. And it's really hard, again, to know what to do. But the longer he waits, the more chance I'm going to have in this game, because I'm going to have the stasis shield done again. And if I get another good stasis engagement, then that'll be nice. Alright, and yeah, I'm just going for maybe 1 Storm Rider to see what's up. Maybe I can sell one of these gravity stabilizers off. Alright, and get all these harvesters to stop mining for a moment. Alright, and stop this hammerhead from scouting me. I think 1 War Factory tripods is probably enough for the moment, at the very least. I'm going to get 1 Storm Rider out to scout what he's doing, because I need to know what he's transitioning into. He's probably going to go for just mass mammoth tanks, I'd imagine. Alright, and it's basically a stalemate right now after all that engaged fighting. He hasn't used his EMP grenades. There's 1 mammoth tank there. And I'm going to get away from that. Good job. I'm going to see what's up now. Alright, and I haven't got a hexapod out, which is one thing, I suppose. I should have got one out ages ago. Especially now. How many mammoth tanks does he have exactly? I want to know for sure. Right, well, there's one Mammoth tank overstepping its marks there. He's got some tripods, 4 orcas out on the field. And what does that really suggest? Not much. I'm going to take out a Mammoth tank, which is nice. It's a very generous donation there of Steve Nash. He's probably going to move his orcas over here to try and snipe my harvesters, so I'm going to try and block that if I can. Alright, and he's got 5, 6 Mammoth tanks, and I'm doing what I should be doing, and that is not harvesting Tiberium. We're just going to try and see if we can kill this orca right here. Alright. Oh, it had 1 HP remaining, which is a bit of a pity. But yeah, it is what it is. Okay. So we'll start harvesting again and just mass up tripods. I have the stasis shield up and running. Okay, and I will be able to produce tripods from 2 Orc factories momentarily as well. There's no point me going for growth accelerators because he'll just use the Orca Strike to kill it. Orca Strike will kill growth accelerators in one go. And this may be the longest game that's featured on my channel ever. And this game, this map in particular, results in some really weird moments, doesn't it? Alright, and we'll just keep throwing down the support powers. And I'm going to go for some more orcas, actually. And is he moving out with his Mammoth tanks? No, he's not, but I'm just going to do what he did and just capitalize on every mistake that he makes. Alright, so yeah, we'll just go for 4 Storm Riders so I can kill his orcas. He's got 5, 6 Mammoth tanks. If I can try and kill his tier 2, that would be nice. I mean, his tier 4, to be exact. Alright, he's not going to attack me just yet. Alright, so he's going for orcas, 4 orcas to be precise. I do have a counter though in the works for those. It's going to be a costly move for me going for this commando to take his tier 3, so it might be not worth it. I might just go for 4 Storm Riders to try and snipe his tier 4. So I'm going to do right now and just mass up tripods. Alright, and try and see if I can kill these orcas wherever the hell they are. Alright, and I don't want to get caught out of position once again by him. Okay, and we're just going to kill this hammerhead, and all the orcas, I'd imagine, are not at home but somewhere else. Alright, and there they are. So let's capitalize on that and try and take out these storms. They are faster, the Storm Riders, so they should be able to take these out. Okay, so we're just going to fly by them and take them all out. And get out of dodge. Don't want to lose any of these Storm Riders if we can. And we're going to lose none of them here, which is nice. But yeah, a few of them will go down right now, which is a shame. Alright, and we're just going to get away. Okay, no need to build more. We've got tons of Mammoth tanks, so this is just basically a massive stalemate. This is what this map leads to, is these weird engagements. And that one tripod there will cause a problem for me if he ever decides to move in. Yeah, he's got the shockwave done now, because I can see that he's got it done. Alright, well. He's lost all of his orcas, so where is his army? His army is rolling around. He's got mass Mammoth tanks, as you can see. Maybe I should go for a hexapod and use it as something to tank damage and crush his forces so he can get a good position. He might engage me soon though, so I'm not sure if that's a wise idea. I might just go for some disintegrators now, actually. He's still building up hammerheads though, so he seems quite content on this hammerhead move, which is understandable. Alright, and yeah, I should have really made the hex earlier. I won't have an opportunity to now. He won't let me build it. Alright, so yeah, let's I'm not sure if this will end well for me, but maybe if I can get a good engagement I can do well here. Alright, so I just need to make sure that I don't get caught out of position, as I did last time. Alright, so we'll go for another Storm Rider just to scout him. And maybe we can catch some of these forces off guard. For example, this tripod here, if it's not moving soon, will fall. Alright, and yeah, see if we can try and kill some of these Mav tanks out in the open. As you can see, one Mav tank there might be able to kill. Alright, take that down. So that's one tripod down. I'm going to try and get as much damage as done as possible without losing my army. Alright, and it's easier for me to control my army than it is for him. And in the meantime, I'll just go for a hexapod while moving my forces around. Alright. I got 2 gun walkers there for anti-infantry, but it's enough, honestly, because I have a heroic gun walker. Alright, and yeah, he might be thinking of stasising my MCV. Alright, let's take out these buildings real quick. He's going for some Wolverines as well by the look of things. I'm just going to go back and wait for my Hex to finish. That's basically going to be the saving grace, because I don't think he has EMP grenades. He's got some harvesters in my base right now. And he sees that I'm going for the Hex, so he might be going for me right now. Alright, so yeah, this is basically going to force him into an engagement soon. He will be forced to engage here. Right, and yeah, he has to make a move right now. I'm going to try and split my tripods up the best I can. Okay, and he's going to try and flank some of my disintegrators. Alright, and I've got a nice concave here. Very nice concave. I just need to make sure that I've got funds for the Hex. Alright. So let's see what happens here. Alright, so I've got some phase units here. Alright, so that's nice. Got a hexapod on the way. Alright, and that's nice. He's going to have to focus down these tanks really fast. And that's going to be GG. Alright. And these Mav tanks, he just used his RGA as well, I do think. But yeah, these gunwalkers are going to take out this hammerhead. And with it, I'm just going to take all these husks. And I'm not going to make the same mistake as last time. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just capitalize on my advantage, get the Hex out, and yeah, do what's meant to be done, and that is Hex slaying. But I don't think, again, that would have worked because he has EMP grenades at his disposal. But yeah, nonetheless, that was a ridiculously long game. And I thought I had lost, but yeah, Skrin, they have the support powers to regenerate Tiberium and keep themselves in the game longer than other factions, especially Steel Talons. And Steel Talons are not very mobile. And as you can see, that map leads to some really, really long games, and that is no exception. So yeah, guys, I'll do one more game and then I'll call this a video. Alright guys, this will probably be the last game on the map. Wow, I don't know what it is, but it is a remake of Tournament Badlands. It was a very popular map back in the day. And one moment.
Construction complete. New construction.
Yeah, very popular map back in the day. I want to go for the... Wow, what the hell am I doing here? I'm getting a bit thrown off. There's 2 spikes as there were on Tournament Badlands, so we're going to go for those right now. And I know I sound a bit weird right now. That's because I got a cold. I've been speaking for about 1.5 hours, so I don't suppose that's really unusual. But yeah, I want to highlight all these maps that Technique came out with. And if you guys want to know why I have not posted a video, then, you know, that's why. It's hard to do it when you've got a sore throat. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to escort this engineer to the bunker with these mock squads. I've got more mock squads here for EMPing his drone ship, or MCV, most likely an MCV, because it's only a 33% chance that he's dealt Skrin faction. I want to be cautious though of disintegrators. I need to scout him, obviously, no matter the cost. I need to scout what he is. In a random mirror, it is imperative to know what faction your opponent is playing as. Alright, and I'm going to use these to disrupt his economy and or disrupt his harvesting, and that's what we're going to do right now. So I'll take this spike over. It's a very lush map, isn't it? It's a lot of detail. Technique put a lot of effort into this map. Believe it or not, Technique did all of these maps. And he's Steel Talon once again, which is actually good for him because his adaptive armor negates the abilities of Mock, which is EMP. So it's almost like I got counterpicked here by random. And I would argue that Steel Talons beat Mok. Like, I'm not even lying. This is probably the best faction to be as versus Mok. Steel Talons in this game. Alright, so yeah, let's just EMP this Harvester. Okay, and keep it EMP'd for as long as possible. Alright, and just expand. And I'll just throw down the third and final EMP while that happens. And he's going to be forced to make a Wolverine right now. And I'm not going to have EMP done soon, which is a shame. So yeah, I'm going to most likely lose all those squads to his Wolverine, which is unfortunate. I can probably take out this squad for my trouble. And he got in the way of units right now. Not very much. I'm going to go for 2 more factories and try and punish his economy if he decides to go for blue Tiberium. So I want to try and kill those harvesters if one decides to leech there, or better yet, I just want to punish his expansion, try and see if I can kill some of his harvesters. Alright, so we'll do that right now. And he's going to see these this 2-war factory in advance quite significantly. But yeah, I just want to try and kill this Wolverine right now because it is there. He's going to spot that I have a bike, so it probably will. He probably will suspect that I have something in the works, like 2 war factories. Alright, so we'll take this blue Tiberium while we're at it, and we'll go for more harvesters right now, and that will be that. I'm going to put one of these bikes on hold so that it looks like the war factory is still producing units, but it's actually just making it and faking it, basically. So he might just keep spamming overspending here, I mean. Alright, so yeah, here comes this harvester. He's not actually prepared for these bikes. He was not prepared for them. Alright, and we should be able to get this harvester easily, actually. Alright, and that's that harvester dead. He's got some pits there, but these bikes are going to die in basically one shot. Alright, and there goes that bike. Alright, I'm trying to move these bikes forward that are in the red. Okay, and I got a nice bike kill, which is always nice for me. Oh shit, I lost my power plant. That was bad. I should have repaired it. And this is a map that really favors bike because it's so open. And yeah, that's going to delay my economy, isn't it? He's only got 1 harvester on that field. He might have overspent on units to try and kill these. I might be forced to go for some infantry if he's going for mass pit, which he is. He's going for mass pit. So yeah, I'm going to take care of this Wolverine real quick and go for some infantry. And yeah, that is taken out, isn't it? That Wolverine. I just lost my blue tip harvester, which is a shame. That was what I needed. Alright, and yeah, he's not going to get near that because he will just lose his pits to the EMP. Alright, so let's see what happens here. Oh wow, that was a good EMP. Let's see if we can try and keep him EMP'd there. Alright. Try and keep those EMP'd. Nope, not to be, I'm afraid. And pits, man, really, really annoying. And this Foxhole doing some serious work, promoting all the way up to... What's that? A veteran Foxhole? Alright, well, let's see what we can do here. And he's targeting down my power plants, which is really annoying for me. I'm trying to place my barracks down there as well. It's not going down for some reason. Not too thrilled about that one. Alright, and we'll go for the tier 2 now. Okay, maybe we can kill some of these pits. I'm trying to split the fire here so I can kill these pit bulls nicely. For some reason they're not firing, which is quite common. Alright, he might not be able to deploy there. I'm going to go for 2 MCVs, I do believe. Yep, 2 MCVs it's going to be. And he's going to deploy only next to a small amount of Tiberium, which is honestly not what I'd say worth it. He's going to go for my spike as well. So looking to get a economic advantage by taking my spike over. I'm going to do the same with him, I suppose. Take his spike over. Should maybe get around the side and do some damage. Maybe kill some more harvesters, see if he's got anything else here. I don't think he has anything to defend these harvesters from getting sniped. I might be able to kill 1 harvester here. Alright, and get around the side.
Unit lost. New construction
And we'll just go for mass avatar and a tip chemical plant. Alright. Okay, and there's that. Well, that just went veteran, didn't it? I didn't know that they would have to go all the way around there to kill the foxhole, but apparently they do.
base is under attack.
Alright. Okay, so let's see if we can get around the side here and
Under attack.
basically click him.
Structure sold. Select target.
Alright, so I'm spotting this basically for clicks because I need to click him. Alright, there we go.
Select target. Building. Structure sold.
Oh, I didn't see those. I should have, well, that's bad. He's got a load of those there, hasn't he? I'm going to throw down my sonic repulsion field. Okay, let's get these over here right now.
Tiberian exposure detected.
And
Construction complete.
get some charged particle beams down. If he decides to engage, he's going to lose a lot of his forces here. Not necessarily sure if that's worth it for him. He's not going to get this for sure. Alright, and we're just going to try and block him here for as long as possible. Okay, and there we go. Taking him out. Again, really bad play there by Phoenix. He's going to probably throw an Orca Strike down and try and destroy this, which it might do, but I'm not sure. No, it's on too low. Oh, actually, barely got it. Oh, he barely got that. That was massive. Well, I guess now I'm only vulnerable to anti-air, so I'm going to make some... I got one stealth tank here, which is nice for me. Alright, and we'll go for... see if we can try and kill these hammerheads, which we do. Get all three of them. And I don't think he has amount of tanks yet. I don't think he has those as at the moment. Alright. Okay, so let's see what he's got over here coming to harass me. I don't think he has anything besides Titans right now. I don't think that's going to be enough. Alright, and yeah. He did dispatch my stealth tank, which is a bit unfortunate for me. Oh shit, I just did lose my stealth tank to the crush. That was bad. That was really bad, actually. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just establish a base right here and try and get around the side to see what he's doing. He's going mass Titan. So yeah, I'm going to be forced to go for Obelisk to counter these. Alright, take out these Orcas. Two of them go down, which is nice. He hasn't got tier 3, which is good news for me. And I need to keep this alive for build radius. I will get Obelisk down, which is nice. I need that right now. Okay. Alright, so maybe we can sell this war factory. Right, so this is going to be nice here. Alright, so yeah, this is nice for me, obviously. So I'm getting nice engagement here, as you can see. These avatars holding the line versus these things, but yeah, will it be enough? He's got tons of these Titans. I didn't realize the swell of Titans that he had. I did not realize that, and yeah, I was not quick enough getting the one of those down, and yeah, I need to try and kill these engineers as well. Okay, and these avatars might be enough to hold. It's going to all depend though on me getting these turrets down. Okay, and more obelisks down. Priority here is to get as many obelisks down as possible and avatars. Alright. Get these Orcas back because they're going to deploy in a moment. He's going to crush those as well, so let's get these in for some repairs. Alright. Let's So I managed to hold the line, barely. I thought for a moment there that he had an overwhelming amount of forces in my base, but no, not to be. Alright, well that's a nice comfortable hold. I'm actually going to take these husks over right now because they're for the taking. Cannot deploy here because, yeah, it's always the same. Alright, and yeah, we're just going to mass up avatars basically. And there goes his chance to really win on the ground versus me. I'm thinking now of just going for mass bikes actually. Maybe we can go for some vertigo bombers as well. Right, so I think, yeah, that's really the main threat right now is the vertigo bombers. So I'm going to make one airfield and go for vertigos, maybe 2 airfield vertigo, and I'm going to go for mass bikes in case he's going for pit spam to do some damage to me. Titans flanking around the side. But yeah, these vertigo bombers are going to be quite good for me. I'm going to also stop these harvesters from leeching Tiberium. Alright, and we'll get a redeem route as well, because why the hell not? Alright, and I guess I got the hard counter already to these orcas. They will get eliminated, and Phoenix, I don't imagine, has anything now. He's out of Tiberium. It's going to be pretty much good game here, because I've secured the middle base, and he lost that fight in the middle. I reckon he could have sealed it if he had maybe targeted better with his units, but he did not. That one obelisk there sticking around, definitely going to take some of those units out before I have to defend my Redeemer facility, which is really positioned in a really stupid place, isn't it? Alright, so let's see what we can do with these Vertigo bombers. It takes 2 Vertigos to destroy a Titan. So with that in mind, I will split these bikes off, the Vertigos to kill those. Shit, he's actually got hammerheads in my base. Alright. I might just use these Vertigos to kill these hammerheads. Well, that's pretty bad for me. Okay, and these Vertigo bombers have the anti-air, which is nice. And yep, I'm just going to try and see if we can do something with these Vertigos, but yeah, not to be, I'm afraid. Alright, well, very sloppy as you can see. I'm gonna have to rebuild my my airfields. And we'll get these airfields over here, if I can find a place to... There's a lot of uneven terrain on this map, I just noticed. Which is a bit annoying for me, and the micro has not been good. That's probably because I've been playing for hours on end, and it does result in a decline over time. Alright, so yeah, we'll just go for Bike Buggy and Mass War Factory, and go for the kill, I suppose. Alright, so we beat another load of his units, and also the bikes anti-air were where they needed to be. He has to rely on me making mistakes in this game, which I'm not making, fortunately. He didn't go for tier 3, he just opted to go for the tier 1, whereas I didn't. I just went for tier 3 myself. Alright, and we'll just go for mass bikes. Right, maybe we can use these Vertigos to do some damage here. As you can see, Vertigo bombers have the anti-air, and I reckon they're better right now for that purpose than any other purpose. And those will get dispatched by Vertigo bombers, and that's a nice handy little feature that's not used very often, but it can be good. Vertigo bombers do act as a, well, light soft counter to air, which is, again, as shown in that replay, is very useful. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. It's been quite the video, very long video versus Steve Nash, and yeah, please stay tuned because there's gonna be more videos coming out, and I look forward to making them. So yeah, guys, this is Massleaf. Peace out.